Welcome back. So far in this series of videos we've looked at harvesting chunks of text by paragraph, and by that I mean that we isolate several paragraphs, nominate a heading, Refab will learn the heading and go to work on it. For example, computer skills, we select some text and Refab learns that the heading computer skills is really technical skills, and it will rebuild the resume, formatting automatically as it goes with styles. I'm sometimes asked about lexical atoms, and is it possible to split out lexical atoms from a paragraph such as this? And the answer is yes, and it's fairly straightforward. I run a little macro called Lexical. Everything goes click, click, word, blink, and I end up with a table, in this case a table in Word. You can imagine it's in your Outlook contact list, or it's in your Access database, your Excel spreadsheet. And we've managed to isolate the phone numbers, the email address, part of the address, we're working on it, the web page, the zip code, the city, and the state. And what's more, we know it's a US zip code, we know it's a US state, and we know it's that city in that state. Here's the resume, so you can see the original detail is there, and the reason I've left it in the embryonic form, if I can find the string APT and it's to the left of the city, what's in between the city and that APT is probably the apartment number. What's to the left of that is probably the first line of street address. So it's fairly good that we can find those atoms. However, I want you to know the rules aren't hard-coded into the program. They come out of another rules table. In the left column here we have the names of the different fields that we can pick up. In the second column we have something called regular expressions. Don't look at this. It's horrible. It's awkward to read. What interests you is the third column where it says reserved words. And here you can see that the program over the past little while has been learning different reserved words, in this case phone, telephone, and home in parentheses, that represent the person's phone number. And likewise, the email is sometimes heralded by contact email and sometimes by email. Either one of those is a good herald for the email address and so on. In the last two columns here we have a little bit of logic that comes in, and this separates the program logic from the program itself. And this, in a sense, says if you found a zip code and you haven't found a US state, you could try looking to the left of the zip code. If you found a US state and you haven't found a city yet, you could try looking to the left for the city. And likewise, if you found the city but you haven't found the addresses, they can probably be found to the left. So that's how we go about parsing individual atoms of a resume to build up the table of values that we're going to need down the road. Thanks for watching.